Module 3, Shamanic and Holotropic Breathing. Introduction. Breathing is something we do every moment, often without awareness. But when the breath becomes conscious, it can change the way we experience the mind and body. Certain breathing techniques have been used for thousands of years in different traditions. Shamanic breathing and holotropic breathing are powerful methods that use the breath to access deeper levels of awareness. In this module, you will learn what these techniques are, how they work, and how they support your inner development. Understanding conscious breathing. Most of the time, breathing is automatic. It follows the state of the mind. When you are stressed, your breath becomes shallow. When you are calm, your breath becomes slow and deep. Conscious breathing works in the opposite direction. Instead of the mind controlling the breath begins to influence the mind. By changing the rhythm and depth of breathing, you can shift your state of awareness. What is shamanic breathing? Shamanic breathing is a rhythmic and continuous breathing practice. It is often used alongside music movement, deep focus. The breath is usually faster than normal, continuous without long pauses, deep and connected. This creates a shift in awareness. The mind becomes less controlled by normal thinking patterns. A different state of perception can begin to open. What is holotropic breathing? Holotropic breathing is a structured breathing method developed to access deeper layers of the mind. It involves deep, continuous breathing, extended sessions, a safe and supported environment. The breathing pattern is similar to shamanic breathing, but it is often guided more carefully. The purpose is to move beyond the surface level of thinking and allow deeper experiences to arise. This can include emotional release, insight, expanded awareness. What these techniques do. When you breathe in a continuous and deeper rhythm, several things begin to happen. The body receives more oxygen. Energy begins to move more freely. The usual thinking patterns of the mind begin to slow or change. This can create altered states of awareness, increased sensitivity to thoughts and emotions, a sense of distance from the usual self. In these states, you may notice thoughts appearing more clearly, emotions rising and passing, moments of stillness between thoughts. This creates an opportunity to observe the mind in a different way. The benefits. When practiced correctly and safely, these breathing techniques can support greater self-awareness. You begin to see your thoughts and patterns more clearly. Emotional release. Stored emotions may surface and move through the body. Reduced mental noise. The constant thinking can slow down, creating space. Connection to the present moment. Awareness becomes more direct and less filtered by thought. Increased clarity. You may gain insight into your patterns, reactions, and behaviors. Deeper meditation states. The breath can act as a bridge into stillness. Scientific insight. Research into breathing practices shows that controlled breathing can influence the brain and nervous system. Studies suggest that deeper and continuous breathing can reduce activity in areas linked to repetitive thinking, increase awareness of internal experience, support meta-awareness, which is the ability to observe thoughts and feelings as they happen. This means you are no longer fully identified with your thoughts. You begin to see them as events, not as who you are. Some research also connects these practices to cognitive diffusion. This is the ability to step back from thoughts and not be controlled by them. In simple terms, you are aware of thinking, but you are not lost in it. Important safety guidance. These techniques are powerful and should be approached with care. Do not force the breath. Do not push beyond your comfort. If you feel overwhelmed, slow your breathing. Return to a natural rhythm. Open your eyes if needed. These practices are not about intensity, they are about awareness. If you have any medical or psychological conditions, it is important to practice with guidance. Simple practice exercise. Find a quiet space. Sit or lie down comfortably. Begin by breathing slightly deeper than normal. Then gently move into a continuous rhythm. Inhale deeply. Exhale without pause. Keep the breath flowing. Do not strain. Let it feel natural but connected. Continue for 5 to 10 minutes. As you breathe, observe the movement of thoughts, the sensations in your body, any spaces between thoughts. If you feel discomfort, return to normal breathing, noticing the gap. As your breathing becomes steady, you may begin to notice something subtle. Between one thought and the next, there is a gap, a moment of stillness, a space where there is no thinking. This space is always present, but it is often missed because the mind is so active. Through conscious breathing, this gap can become more noticeable. In that space, there is no identity, no story, no effort, only awareness, integration into daily life. You do not need long sessions to benefit from this. During your day, take moments to pause, breathe deeply, observe your thoughts. Even a few conscious breaths can slow the mind, create space, bring you back to the present. This is where real change happens. Journal reflection, 300 words. Take time to sit quietly before writing. Allow your mind to settle, then reflect on your experience. During your practice, were you able to notice any space between your thoughts? Describe what you observed. Was the gap clear or very subtle? How did it feel when there was a moment without thinking? Did it feel calm, empty, peaceful, unfamiliar? Explore this question. If there is a space where no thought exists, what is present in that space? Is there still awareness? Write freely and honestly. Do not try to find the right answer. This reflection is about direct experience, not theory. Closing. The breath is a powerful tool. It connects the body, the mind, and awareness. Through conscious breathing, you begin to see beyond the surface level of thinking. You begin to notice the space that has always been there, still, quiet, aware, and from that space, understanding grows naturally.